here we go. Here's the packaging. And they are concerned about safe travel, aren't they? Another big box inside, so that's good so far. Serious packaging. I hear these are pretty well lacking. We'll see what happens as we get into it. We're gonna set this up on Wi-Fi too. But EcoFlow, and there we are. We'll get her set up. Nicely packed. Here we go, River 3, and we've selected this model because it's a UPS as well as a power. So I'm gonna have this plugged in constantly, just waiting for an outage. And then she'll be able to keep her internet going and plug something into the front here, as well as charge her phones and run a little light down here on the bottom, which we'll test in a second. The other thing that's nice about it is on the rear, and it's a nice unit, you can see, good size. And on the rear here, we've got 2 more outlets, which will have the steady plug-in items, you know, her internet router and something else plugged into those guys. So they're not in the way and not big cables hanging out the front. And the first step is we got to get this QR code. That's what it says on the directions in order to go ahead and download the software. So we're going to do that now. So we're out of the box. I just hit the power button and it's showing 29%. Is that the light? Look at that. That is a nice little light. How much do we get from that? Let's try it over here. Turn this up. Not too bad, guys. So pretty impressive. We're gonna get this router and have it plugged into this guy. So no matter what she happens with these little brownouts, we're having a lot here. She'll be able to keep the internet connected. Of course, she'll be able to charge her phones and have that light. And in this room, that light is more than adequate. If we do the 2, we'll go 1 here and give it the second bump. You know, it's pretty adequate lighting. There we go. Finally, we're focused. Hey guys, we're all set up for her. So as I said, this is going to be a UPS. I'm going to leave this plugged in all the time with this, you know, a USB cord for her here that she can just sit in this chair and do her charging in case the power goes off. And if it does, all she's got to do is hit this button here, give herself a little bit of light while she's sitting there. And then once we've got this guy charged up, we're going to see if it has the juice to run that fan. It'll run this guy for days, with that being the only thing plugged into it. The fan would be another little thing, but I'm going to put the app on it now so I can take a look at it over the internet, get it configured, and see where we're going. But I do like it so far. It's a pretty impressive little unit. Very clean. There we go, guys. The app has been installed now on my iPad. It's pretty cool. A nice interface in terms of the information it gives you, and also my backup phone. This is the phone I use as a hotspot when I'm traveling in Japan and Thailand. This is where my SIM card goes. So I've got the app installed here, app installed there, and this guy is cranking, you know. And as you know, I've got an aging family member here. He's 90, not aging, and I need to be able to support it remotely. So this way I can see what's going on with the river, even if I'm not here. She's got the USB already going, just charging this guy, and this will keep her internet router going. You know, that lamp is not plugged in, obviously, but this will keep her internet going, and it's just pretty happy with it so far. It's charging pretty quick. It's up to 66%. Where was it? 20 or 30 when I first plugged it in. And so this is the device she needed and I needed. I can see what's going on with her all the time. And again, I can leave this one plugged in because it is a UPS and quiet. There's literally no sound, no fans, no nothing. So a winner all the way around. Very happy with this device so far. Here we are, guys. We got an iPad plugged into it, internet router. It's no longer plugged in, and we're running that fan, which would be the scenario I would see her in, you know, if she had a power outage. So the fan is running. Printer will not go in. That cord runs along and plugs into the back of this guy. We're down to 76%. And internet router, fan, and these devices charging. It's got the juice. Happy with this. Got a little app fully set up now. And one of the things it's showing me is real-time usage. So I can see now the internet router is taking 13 watts out of the AC port, and that this iPad, which is charging, is taking 20 watts out of the DC. But if I turn on this fan, which I've now plugged into the back, Look, real time. So now we can see that the 120, why this phone is having such a hard time focusing, is jumping to now 62 watts. So we got a total of 81 watts going out, including the little charger option here. Real-time statistics, guys, on exactly what it is you're drawing from it. And I just noticed from here, I can hit this button and, whoops, turn the light on. Let's see if we can make it go bright. And we did. So I've got a lot of control on this guy now from a remote standpoint. The two outlets in the back have now got this guy in it and that. And she has a free outlet in the front for whatever else she wants. So I'm pretty damn pleased. Ready to go. Back to Japan.